Are you looking for the best 24-inch gaming monitors? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best 24-inch gaming monitors on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Acer Predator XB253Q Gwbmiiprzx. Acer's Predator XB253Q is an excellent 24-inch gaming monitor that will please any gamer. It combines the high refresh rate of competitive gaming monitors with top-notch image quality. Let's talk about competitive gaming first. This monitor has a 240 Hz refresh rate that can be overclocked to 280 Hz. That's not as fast as the best 360 Hz monitors, but it's close and will look identical to all but the most critical eye. The monitor has minimal ghosting and looks crystal clear in motion. It supports G-Sync for smooth, stutter-free gameplay with NVIDIA graphics cards. Gamers who care more about visuals than performance, on the other hand, will be pleased by its great color accuracy and realistic image quality. It's not a wide color gamut monitor, so the colors in flashy games might look more subdued, but what you see will be close to what the game's artists intended. This monitor is among the brightest 24-inch monitors we tested, yet has a solid contrast ratio for an IPS panel, so it works well in both dark and bright rooms. The monitor can accept an HDR signal and is bright enough to provide some extra wow factor in the most brilliant scenes, though it's no match for a great HDR television. It's also sturdy and has plenty of ergonomic adjustment. The design is a bit garish, but that's okay, you won't spend much time looking at the monitor's rear. Throw in a mid-range price, and the result is a superb 24-inch gaming monitor. Number 2. Gigabyte G24F2. The Gigabyte G24F2 sets a powerful example of how good a budget gaming monitor can be. It marries exceptional color quality and motion clarity that even high-end monitors can struggle to balance. The IPS panel Gigabyte has employed delivers a wide color gamut that's exceedingly accurate, it has good contrast, and can get far brighter than most of us likely need in a gaming room. While 1080p is usually the best you're going to get from a sub-$200 monitor, Gigabyte went with a 180 Hz max refresh rate that didn't mean cut corners elsewhere, and provided pleasingly smooth visuals in games. A very fast pixel response time helps each frame the monitor is presented display clearly, making the G24F2 reliable in fast-paced games. Gigabyte even includes a height and tilt-adjustable stand and 2 USB-A ports, neither of which should be taken for granted at this price point. It sometimes dips as low as $130 on sale. Number 3. Alienware AW2523HF. The Alienware AW2523HF is an improvement over the older AW2521H in every way and is the model to beat if you want 360 Hz at a reasonable price. The 360 Hz refresh rate promises ultra-smooth gameplay, super low input latency at 0.5 ms, and a bright, lifelike image that looks attractive at default settings. Fast-moving objects are clear and legible, and playing first-person shooters that require quick reflexes feels intuitive and natural. Image quality, though good, isn't perfect. The lower-than-average contrast ratio can make dark scenes appear flat and the color gamut isn't as wide as other IPS or VA gaming monitors with a lower refresh rate. Other 360 Hz and faster monitors share these same issues, however. Gamers on a budget will find better image quality in monitors on this list that stick to a 144 Hz or 165 Hz refresh rate. If you want 360 Hz, though, the AW2523HF is the go-to option. It achieves a blistering refresh rate with few sacrifices and can easily be found for as low as $300. Number 4. Asus ROG Swift 360 Hz PG259QN. Asus ROG Swift PG259QN is a high-end 24-inch gaming monitor that targets competitive players, with a 360 Hz refresh rate. It supports NVIDIA G-Sync for smooth gameplay with NVIDIA video cards. The ROG Swift PG259QN is a well-rounded monitor with just a few small flaws. It serves up solid image quality with good color accuracy, a decent contrast ratio, and a robust color gamut. Our test unit looked overly warm and reddish at its default settings, which didn't look right in some games. However, we were able to adjust this by switching to a different color temperature preset in the monitor's menu. We think the monitor's corkscrew design, while striking, is divisive. It will look at home on a desk loaded with other flashy gaming gear but doesn't fit in with a less garish setup. Looks aside, the monitor is well built and has a sturdy, ergonomic stand. The monitor's best trait is its MSRP, which is high for casual players, but regularly beats alternative 360Hz monitors from Alienware and Acer. However, sale pricing can sometimes drop the Alienware and Acer below the Asus. Number 5. Acer Nitro 15252Q Zbmiiprx. Acer's Nitro 15252Q is an affordable take on our favorite monitors. The Nitro makes a few cuts to reduce the price while retaining excellent motion clarity. The Nitro 15252Q has a 240Hz refresh rate and can overclock to 280Hz. This is the same as the impressive Acer Predator XB253Q, and we saw no difference in motion clarity between the two monitors. The Nitro supports AMD FreeSync, however, while the Predator supports NVIDIA G-Sync. Image quality is almost identical between the two monitors, which is good news for the Nitro 15252Q. It offers excellent color accuracy, a good contrast ratio for an IPS display panel, and a decent color gamut. The Nitro falls behind in just one area: brightness. A very bright room can wash out the display, making the visuals hard to see and, although it can accept an HDR signal, it does not do HDR games justice. Build quality is another Nitro 15252Q weakness. The monitor's ergonomically adjustable stand works well enough but is far less robust than those found on more expensive monitors. It also can't match the more affordable Benq EX2510 are there. Number 6. Asus ProArt Display PA248QV. At first glance, the Asus ProArt PA248QV might seem an odd choice for a gaming monitor. This 24-inch display is marketed to creative professionals, not gamers, and has an unusual 16:10 aspect ratio that is more square than other monitors. Yet there's good reason to recommend the PA248QV. This monitor is affordably priced and delivers solid all-around image quality. It's bright, has a good contrast ratio, and offers good color accuracy. The monitor's odd aspect ratio means it has a resolution of 1920 by 1200. Gamers who love strategy games may prefer this because it squeezes in more vertical space for displaying a map or critical information. The PA248QV supports AMD FreeSync for smooth gameplay on AMD video cards. It also has a maximum refresh rate of 75 Hz. Motion clarity is not noticeably better than a 60 Hz display, but the inclusion of FreeSync means stutter-free play is possible. It's a quality-built, attractive display with a highly adjustable ergonomic stand that easily defeats most budget gaming monitors. You'll also find 2 USB ports on the monitor's left flank, a feature affordable gaming monitors often skip. This is useful for connecting wired gaming peripherals.